What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Miami Skeet back with another video. From the thumbnail, you already see what we're getting into today. Today I'm here with a YZ450, and I'm really making this video for first-time riders and people who want to get into riding dirt bikes. They might be scared of I don't know, getting hurt or thinking the dirt bike is too hard to learn how to ride. So today I'm gonna go step by step, show you all the fundamentals of the dirt bike, from the clutches to the throttle, to the braking, to the gearing. And if this video helped you out in any type of way, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You know, we appreciate that. Alright, so I'm gonna start going over some of the parts of the bike. The first thing, your clutch. This, you're gonna have to get real familiar with this because you're gonna always need this clutch to ride this bike. The clutch really allows, once the bike is in gear, it allows you to send power to the chain, to the back tire to get the bike moving. So, say if the bike is in gear and you hold a clutch, it won't allow no power to get to the back tire, so the bike will not move. Once you begin to ease off this clutch and let go, that's when you'll start feel the bike to engaging and start moving for you. This is something you're gonna respect, because if you don't respect this clutch and you misuse it, you'll end up, it might not go too well for you. If you pop this clutch and give it gas, most likely the bike will go up in the air and you will come off. It'll come from up under you and throw you off. So the most important thing you want to do is learn how to ease out this clutch and find this position that's best so you could have a smooth takeoff when you're taking off. Then on this side's the kill switch, and you got the mode button. It usually change colors when you put in different modes. As you can see, blue, you have purple for launch control. But that's a little advanced for you if you just learn how to ride. You don't need to worry about that right now. Then you're gonna go over to your front brake. The front brake is something you don't, as you can see, it's kind of stiff. You're gonna stop. This is gonna be mostly like 70% of your stopping right here, because it's more powerful than the back brakes. But you never wanna just grab your front brake. You always want to squeeze on it softly to slow the bike down. Never panic and grab your front brake, because that might not work out too well for you either. You might end up flying over the handlebars because it might do an endo or stoppie, some people might call it. Front wheel goes down, the back tire comes up over you. So you know, this is the start button to crank the bike. It's an electric start bike, so you don't have to worry about kicking like more of the older bikes. And basically it's pretty simple on handlebars. Unlike a motorcycle, we got turn signals, headlight switches, and everything else. Dirt bike is very simple. The only advantage a motorcycle have over the dirt bike is there's no fuel gauge level on here. So anytime you want to check your gas, you're gonna have to do it manually. Open up the gas top, look by eye, see if you got enough gas to make it to wherever you're going. That's basically it. It's pretty much simple. Button, start button, kill switch, throttle, clutch, brake. Then when you go down to the left side of the bike, you're gonna have your gear shifter. You know, most bikes usually just run the same with the gearing. It's always most likely one down, half a click up is neutral, and the rest of the gear is up. So whatever bike you get, you might wanna go in the parking lot and play with it and get used to the gearing. But most of them is one down, 5 up, or 4 up. Got your foot peg where you're gonna rest your feet at. We're gonna go to the right side. Basically, the only thing over here is your back brake. You're gonna use that a lot too. I usually like use front and back brakes to even it up. If you smash on the back brakes too hard, since it's not as much weight in the back tire will lock up and you'll most likely end up sliding. So for the best stopping, you're gonna wanna always use most of the front brakes, you know? So that's basically it on the things you really need to get started riding. All you need to learn is the clutch, your gearing, your braking, and the throttle. So I'm gonna hop on a bike and give y'all a little example on how to get started taking off. All right, so once you get on the bike, make sure you put your kickstand up. Get comfortable with the bike, you know. you want to hold your clutch, because when you hold your clutch, the bike is not going to go nowhere, no matter if it's in gear. Well, it can roll if it's in neutral. The clutch is not going to stop it from rolling. But if the bike accidentally go in gear, or you put it in gear, it won't go nowhere if you hold the clutch. So you want to hold the clutch just on the safe, to be on the safe side. This button here is you're going to use to start the bike. Simple one push. See your throttle, when you're taking off, you never want to dump your throttle. You always want to ease on it. You always want to ease on it a little bit. Never dump your throttle. That's how you end up in the hospital, or some minor bruises and scratches. And you just start riding dirt bikes, you don't want no road rage first day on the bike. So you want to take it easy, nice and careful. So you're gonna start the bike up. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Most bikes come with a choke. So if the bike cold, I don't know if you can see up in this here, you can push it in, and you'll notice when you start the bike, it revs a little higher. Once you feel the bike is warmed up enough, you could turn it off. You should be good to go. So again, you're gonna first grab your clutch, click the gear down one. Now you're in first gear. And what I told you, you never dumping gas, you never completely letting go of the clutch, because that's gonna happen. You're gonna stall out. So when you crank the bike, you always wanna, some bikes might be oiled up enough where you don't even need to give it gas to take off. You can just ease out the clutch. You always wanna hold the clutch and don't let it go, and just start rolling. If you wanna stop, you can hold the clutch again, it's still in gear. So if you let go of the clutch, it's gonna go again. So it's pretty simple. Once you get the fundamentals of it, it takes a little practice. Remember, if you wanna put the bike in neutral, just like a car, half a click up, you can release the clutch, the bike stay on, you can move it. Because if you have it in gear and the bike is off, the bike will not move. It's in gear unless you hold a clutch. It's gonna be a little hard to push even with the clutch held. So you guys practice finding neutral. All the gears down, half click up. It's pretty much the same with all bikes. If you feel like I missed anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll try to cover that for you. But that's pretty much everything you need to know about riding a dirt bike for the first time. You know, make sure you wear your safety equipment, put your helmet on, wear your goggles, knee pads, shoulder pads if you need it. You know, you don't want to get on the bike for the first time and injure yourself. Then you're gonna regret it. Then you're gonna be discouraged. You don't want to ride the bikes no more. You don't want that. If you feel like there's anything I missed, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you, respond to you, help you out with that. But you know, that's basically everything you need to know about riding a dirt bike for the first time. I advise you to make sure you wear your safety equipment, your helmet, your gloves, knee pads if you need them. You don't want to get on the bike for the first time and injure yourself. Then you be having regrets about even trying to learn how to ride a dirt bike. Then you might get discouraged or you never want to touch a dirt bike again. So, you know, make sure you do that. You know, practice. Consistency is the key. So, you know, the more you do it, the more you get better at it. And, you know, I like when y'all drop in the comments what type of videos y'all like me to make, so I can try to do something for y'all. You know, look out for y'all. If it was your first time on the channel, thanks for viewing. Appreciate you for liking, subscribe to the channel. You know, we got more to come. You can check out some of our other videos if you like to see us riding around the town, exploring Miami on the dirt bikes. You know, we have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, until next time, man. Love.